All right, so the first thing is, obviously, who can tell me what this is? Quick. All right, so obviously the first thing we have to talk about, most people don't talk about this content that we're having it by some of us folks that have been here since time immemorial. In Arizona, our communities have been divided by a border. I don't know if this is moving or not.
Manual move? Okay.
No, I don't know. Is it?
It didn't seem to. Go ahead, keep going. I'll just go ahead every 15.
That's Destiny. All right. Slavery, folks, obviously brought here forced immigration. When there were free criminalization happened just like it's happening now. Wanted to show that. This is what happened after Manifest Destiny, 1948. This used to be Mexico, which was also a colony. This land right here, a whole third of what, 2/3 of what Mexico was, is now the United States. People forget Arizona, Southwest was a lot like the South. This was common everywhere. My grandparents used to tell me about this. They used to ask people to buy things at the stores. They couldn't buy things that were outside. Deportations are not new. 1920s, 1950s. This is Operation Wetback. The Army used to round people up and deport them on trains, entire families that before 1848, before the Treaty of Hidalgo, were on both sides. Moving fast forward to the current crisis, starts in 1994 with NAFTA Free Trade Agreement, Canada, U.S., Mexico. The biggest example we use here is corn. Corn made in Mexico. It's what we Mexicans pride ourselves of giving the world. There used to be 120 species. There's now only 25 species that are alive. Most of it is grown in the U.S., Mexico, lost those jobs. Folks got to move up north to follow their jobs. This is Operation Gatekeeper. So with 94, they knew the immigration was coming. What did they have to do? They had to prepare themselves to prevent it. They sent the military, they sent the Border Patrol, they closed off California, they closed off Texas, funneling everyone to Arizona, thinking that the desert was going to prevent people from going, from crossing the border, which led to about 300 deaths a year of folks that have been found. A lot of them have been out there actually seen bodies. 1996, our friend trying to beat up on enforcement, just like we see Obama now, signed the Immigration Act, which actually allowed people became criminals for not having documents, and also had the 287G agreement, which is what our party is using now. We had 9/11, someone had to be blamed, we were being invaded, the patriotism came out, and then we had this thing, the response from the Homeland Security. Many of you may not know, it's actual Operation Endgame. This is from SEAL 2003, 2012, to detain and remove removable people. Then we had the public outcry, that's what was being blamed. Obviously, we saw these folks coming to all our day labor centers. These are the Minutemen. They originated in Arizona. In response to all that was happening with 9/11, they started pushing these. This person is Canton. Earlier, when Fabiano was talking about Numbers USA, all these organizations, this is who represents the other side. To govern is to populate, will the present majority peacefully hand over its political power to a group that is simply more fertile. This is what they're thinking. This is what the folks like Russell Pierce, who wrote SB 1070, who wrote Proposition 200, anti-immigration laws. This was his chief of staff, his precinct captain, also seen here at the socialist movement, really happy, working with the Nazis. So these are the folks that are writing the laws. This was the first law that started off with kind of we saw in Boston with the services bill. So that's how it kind of started. The direct attack in 2004, that undocumented folks cannot get services. Then in 2007, this Senator Arpaio got his 287G agreement, which is an agreement that allows him to cooperate with ICE, now gave him immigration powers. He was able to start going after our community in two ways, both in worksite raids, which are traditional like civil immigration, and then these people would go into our communities, predominantly Latino communities. They would send 200 of these guys along with 200 volunteer folks, which are a lot of those people, to get her away from her mom. Those officers, when they leave, they put their ski mask on, they get their gun and they carry a teddy bear. This girl was given a teddy bear when her mom was taken, meaning that the officers were prepared and had teddy bears in their car because they knew they might be separating a family. Where was her mom taken? Her mom was taken to this place, Penn City. It's been around since the 90s. If y'all have been to Arizona, 125-degree weather in the summer, Fahrenheit about 40 degrees in the winter. People are sleeping in tents, electrical tents. And then this woman, I think Sarai spoke to her actually. She gave birth while being in jail, shackled, and then.
We're going to answer questions for people.